Hello again, magnificent medic Manfreds. On this video I just wanted to quickly share with you a little tip about reviving in a vehicle. Sometimes it's just too dangerous to get out of your vehicle to revive somebody, like say if a pack of enemies are chasing you in your vehicle, or just drone fire or whatever could take you out if you get out of your vehicle. There's an easy way to revive when you're inside of a vehicle, and this goes for any class that's driving the vehicle. It works well on tanks, it works well on Vagaltas, helicopters. The only thing it doesn't work too well on is like Bargas, because you have to fall so far from the vehicle itself to land on the ground. And also like Proteus or something like that where you're really tall up. But works really good with tanks here. So usually you have to get out of your vehicle and go next to the body and hit the circle when you see the prompt. But however, if you're in a vehicle, you can also still see that prompt to revive. So what you can do is you can just drive right over the top of your friend that needs to be revived, and you can just quickly tap the circle button twice, and it'll revive the person and allow you to get right back in your vehicle very quickly. So it makes it very safe, like say if you're being chased, or if it's just too dangerous to get out of your vehicle for very long. This works very well. Even though you're not actually getting out of the vehicle on top of the person to revive them, you actually, since your tank is right over the top of them, it works out really well. It also works really well on helicopters. It's a little bit more tricky with helicopters because there is no button to descend in the helicopter. So like even if you overshoot them, like if you're going too fast, it's still fine because you could just roll. You can revive them and then roll back to your tank and get away. But ultimately, obviously, if you can get the timing right, you can stay in your vehicle the whole time, even if you're moving relatively fast. Now I'm going to show helicopter revival here, I believe, next. Which, like I said, is a little bit more tricky. I've met some people online that are really good with this method, but like I said, since you can't really descend in the helicopter, you kind of want to be dragging along the ground as you revive. Like that right there is a pretty good one, where you can still maintain your speed and then revive and get away. But it's actually easier online than it is split screen offline, because the latency actually kind of helps you out with the ability to do the revival thing quicker. So anyway, let's take the helicopter. I actually hit it a couple times with my tank, so that's why it's smoking. But like, you know, you can have a bunch of enemies chasing you. You can pull them across the map, get them, you know, stuck inside of buildings and stuff, and then come back to your partner to revive them. And like I said, you just want to kind of be like really close to the ground, almost like scraping the ground as you're getting close to them. And then you can do the quick revive as well in the helicopter and then get away, which is nice. So like even if you get a little stalled in before, as long as you know, have enough altitude to get away once you revive, it's pretty good. It's pretty safe. But here's another good one. Like I said, this takes a little bit of practice, and it's not easy to get every time. Like, it's probably better to be safer and go a little slower, if possible, when you first start out. But eventually you can get to a point where you can be very accurate with this revival technique. But yeah, just something I thought would share with you guys. Like I said, it works really good on tanks and Vagaltas. A lot easier with those. But yeah, that's all I have for you this one. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you on the next video.